Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing stocks, indices, and crypto market and the key levels that you need to watch in the next 24 hours. There's big news coming out tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. New York time, and that's something we're going to talk about today at the end of the video. So stay with me, and I think it's going to be a good one. All right, see you. All right, guys, welcome back. Let's start with S&P 500. What a day. 1.84% on the day. Look at this candle. And if you guys have been watching my past videos, you would know that I was bullish even on this candle and on this candle. And I'm going to tell you why. So let's break it down and let's go look at 15-minute time frame. So basically, here's what happened. Even when we were going down, it wasn't making a lower low. It was kind of just like filling the gaps, and which we wanted to do, right? It hasn't totally filled the gap. We almost came down to that same level. And look at the buying that just took place. Boom, boom, straight up. And what did we hit? We hit a nice resistance. We had some sell off here a little bit, but it just went through it again and just broke the level. So let's look at 4-hour time frame. So the reason I was bullish in the last couple days is because even when we were going down, we were seeing these kind of wicks, right? That was showing that the it's not like a straight sell-off that nobody's buying. There were people buying it, okay? That was making me bullish, right? Because even at here, the wicks that I was seeing, even on the daily chart, it wasn't closing below. So that made me feel like, yes, I think, and this is what really we want to see, right? We don't want to see boom straight up and straight down because that's bad for the stock market. What we want it to do is what it's doing. We want it to go up. We want it to have a little bit of pullback so that we can attract more buyers in, correct? And because not everybody has caught this move, right? Not everybody bought here. But as soon as it rallied, now everybody's like FOMO, oh my God, I'm missing out, right? So the market's going up and we want to see some selling so that more people can enter right here. And what did that do? That fueled the rally. So what have we done, right? We have almost broken a key level that I had on my charts and it's gone straight bull on that. But what's the problem right here is this 50 EMA. We may see some sell-off, but I expect buying pressure to come in and ultimately hits my key level 4,300. That's what I think we should be able to hit before any good profit taking comes in. So I still think this is going to happen, and we'll watch in the next 24 hours like what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow, as I already talked about it, big news coming out. We're going to be discussing about that also soon. So stay tuned. All right, so let's jump on to Nasdaq. This is really the market. Most of the people are watching because most of the people own tech sector, stocks like Google, Amazon, Nvidia, AMD, etc. So we really want to be watching Nasdaq because that's what most people watch. So all right, what happened? Similar thing. I mean, if S&P 500 is rallying, Nasdaq is definitely going to rally. So again, if you go to 15 minutes time frame, it really did not have severe pullbacks. It just went up and kind of was making a lower high here, but just bam, straight bought back up. So usually I look at 2-hour time frame and I want to see what happened there. I mean, yes, there was some sell-off, but just straight up, right? So I'm very happy to see that because that's just showing me they're more bold. People are coming into the market, and very excited to see that. We at least should see this run to 13,880, or if not that, then 13,545. I'll be happy with that. And when we hit this level, it's probably 4.7%. So if you go back to S&P 500 real quick, it's like 2.93%. So 3% on S&P can give you easily 4.5%. Yeah, 5%. I think we should be able to hit this level. I think this could be hit, but we'll just have to watch out. I'm pretty sure people are going to start taking profit here, but I think what's going to happen is we're going to overshoot that, and then we may see the turnaround. So here's my theory. That's my theory. We're going to find out if that comes true. We'll watch. We'll cover that in the next couple of sessions. The other sector that really led the way today was semiconductors. Really went up high, 3.53% on the sector is big. AMD, Nvidia leading the way, but even the other stocks like Qualcomm and all the chip industry stocks were rallying. So we're going to be looking at stocks soon once we get over the indices. So another thing let's look at is DXY dollar. We've been talking about this in the last couple of videos that you got to really pay attention to the dollar. It was rallying up, but the key levels that we were watching, or I was watching, is this right here. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame. So I was watching this level. We didn't want that to be broken, so this didn't break. You saw the wick, and then it starts coming down. And this is what we really want. We want the dollar. We don't just want it to fall because that's bad. And same thing with the stock market. We don't just want it to go straight up, even though we want it. And if you want to take, if you're a trader, that's great. That's what you want, right? You don't care if it goes up or down. But really for the stock market, we want it to go up and down and, the same way. So it went up, hit the resistance, sold off, straight heavily, just sold, right? And so I would like to see dollar come down to like 99.35, the level that I have it up on the screen, because that's going to fuel the stock market. US 10-year still going up. This is a little concerning, but yeah, I would expect it to go a little bit up, but yeah, not more than 2.94, definitely not more than 3. So we want this to come and turn around. We want this to go down. This is not good if it keeps going up. So we're just going to keep watching. Let's come to fear and greed, okay? What's going on? This is what happened. We broke 25 on the VIX. VIX is basically talking about the volatility. How much greed is in the market? How much fear is in the market? When VIX is above 30, that's when you have fear in the market. Everybody wants to sell. When you have VIX below 20, that's mean everybody's greedy. So you got to pay attention. What are you doing? So we broke 25 level. And I was really waiting for that to be broken. Now we can at least go down to 20. If it goes down to 20, that would be amazing. We really want to see this 20 hit. So in the next couple of sessions, if we come down here, the stock market's going to rally. So that's my opinion. We'll see what happens, but that's my analysis for now. All right, let's get into stocks. We're going to start with some of your favorite stocks. We'll start with Apple. Apple doing pretty good, 1.68% on the day. Not as good as the other stocks, but I think today tech stocks were kind of okay. There were some of the beaten down stocks like semiconductors that were way up, and you would see things like that. So Apple was, but it was good, right? 1.68% on the day. Let's look at Amazon. Amazon, obviously, it's rallying, and we know that's going to happen. I mean, a lot of things are happening. First thing is split is coming up. The other thing is market's just doing good. So these things combined are just working for the Amazon. I mean, 6th of June, we have the split coming. So I think this week is the last week, and then you're going to have a split. So everybody's going to be buying the stock. But yeah, it's going really up, and which is good for the stock. But, let's look at Google. Google's doing pretty good also because it has a split coming up next month, middle of July, 15th of July, 18th July to be precise. So that's going to be interesting. It's also rallying up, but so doing pretty good. But these stocks have had a huge key levels breakdown, so they were really down. Yeah, nothing much. Let's look at Nvidia, one of my favorite stocks, as you guys already know if you've been watching my previous videos. Same thing happened. I was still bullish on the stock because the indications that it was showing, which I covered in my past videos, but 7.7% on the day, amazing. Similarly, AMD just bam straight up, right? It was 7.28% on the day. I still think if AMD runs to 124 while the market reaches its key level. That's just going to be amazing. So let's see. Sorry about that. Yeah, so AMD's got like 13% run available. Is it going to happen? If the market goes for 2 bull days, I'm pretty sure this can happen. We can have another 6%, 7%, we could hit that level. 123, but possibly people will try to take profit. So we'll see what happens. But really on my calendar, yeah, I mean, on the watch list, what these stocks are doing. Microsoft was okay today. Microsoft really was sold off, and I don't know why or what happened. I haven't been following that much, but Microsoft was up just barely. It was sold off and then just bought back up. Um, Last stock that I want to look at is Tesla. So Tesla has been doing good, almost 5% on the day, but it's kind of hitting a key level. I still think if the market rallies, Tesla can go up to 930 or at least 870 at first. I'm just going to move that down there. So at least I think it can go to 870 around the area. It's basically this area, right? Let's mark that. Where is rectangle? Yep. Here's the area that we want to be watching. That's it. So, all right, if you're a Tesla trader, if it breaks above and just sustains that, yeah, it's probably going up. So, the last thing I want to watch before we get into the big news is the Bitcoin. Bitcoin just going up. Remember my last previous videos, I thought, yeah, it's going to go up, but I don't trust it. Could come back down. And immediately the next couple of days, that's what happened. Boom, straight sell off. But this is what we want. Now it's consolidating kind of, and it could be ready for our next move in, maybe a week or two. So just have to keep watching it. But nothing else, Bitcoin still in the longer term, or I mean, in the sense like in a big picture, it looks weaker to me. So I'm not interested in buying at this price. You guys decide what you want to do. So, all right, let's talk about the big news. What's coming out tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Oh, not that one. We are getting non-farm employment change, 8:30 a.m. New York time. These are the job numbers. If you have never seen what happens during a non-farm employment numbers coming out, you better watch tomorrow 8:30 a.m. in the futures market. There's just a lot of shenanigans going on. Wall Street just they would do crazy things, right? They would go up, they would take the market up, down. So just be careful. They could be traps, right? The market could go down a percent, freak you out, and you panic sell your positions, and Wall Street's gonna buy that bam. They have done this before, and they always do these kind of things. When the Fed minutes comes out, when the FMC meeting is there, Jerome Powell is speaking, etc., etc., etc. So just pay attention and be cautious and be if you're a trader, I mean, you gotta be quick, nimble, fast. Just be careful. It's a big thing, big news coming out. Everybody's getting ready for this. So we don't know how the market's gonna react. Okay, you may look at the numbers and say, "Oh, this is great. This should be good." But we need to see from the price action how Wall Street is looking at that, and nobody can guess or nobody can tell you what's going to happen. You just have to wait for the price action. So that's all for now, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.